welcome to JoJo Crosses. It's JoJo. How's everybody doing? I thought I would show you, I customized this house for Fauna. So now she matches her little cocoa stand here. Let's go in because I also customized the inside and she happens to be home. So I thought that would be good to go see her. Yeah. So we made her a little cocoa shop. So she's got her little place to drink cocoa for her customers. Got some cookies and a little area back here to bake and make her cocoa. So yeah, and appropriately it is snowing outside. So, you know, we had to stick with theme. She has a very sparkly gold tree here. And her cookies were made with love. So there's the hearty hearts coming out. Same with her hot cocoa and her baked goods here. So, and then, you know, she's got a little music playing. That's her favorite song. So anyway, I just thought I would show you that at least one of my villagers' houses got redone. Oh, sorry, Fauna. I should have talked to her. I always hate leaving without chatting, but oh well. So anyway, I just wanted to let you see that I finished this side. I told you I was going to customize it, but I didn't do it on the last video. So today, we're going to head up over here and we are going to work on Apple's house. Now you're probably going to be like, this is not Apple's house. Well, it is Apple's house and Apple's home, and this will give you a clue as to what we're building for Apple today. She's probably, yeah, so she probably has nowhere to sit. So this is going to be a little toy store. This is where the workers are, and then outside is going to be the toy store. So we've got all of our little elves working on their projects. Santa is here in the middle, just supervising everybody, making sure they're staying on track for Christmas Day, and of course Apple is just dwelling among them. I feel kind of bad. I never make my villagers' houses like this where they don't have anywhere to sit or sleep or anything, but this time I was like, oh well, we're doing it. So anyways, this is how the little house turned out. I think it's pretty cute. Best I can do really with what we were trying for. So anyway, we're going to work on the outside. Oh shoot, I also forgot to talk to Apple on the way out. I'm 2 for 2 so far. 2 for 2, Joe. Alright, so I did to dig up these trees here. I had planted these here the other day just to get them out of the way. They're just fruit trees, but you know, I was using them to stump other trees, but it turns out I didn't need those ones. So I'm going to grab a few things so that I can get this started. I already made the path so it goes off this way to where the stairwell is and joins up here. So we've got that going for us. I want to put out a little toy store outside that people can come up to and, you know, buy some goods and things like that. So anyways, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So the first thing I need to do is a little bit of terraforming because I want to make this quite a big building. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to give it a try. So, let me get started. I want to do just a little bit of cliff behind the house here. Alright, I'm not sure how wide I'm going to need it, but the only downside is I think it's going to end up connecting to a cliff over here. Let me see if I can keep it to too wide. I have to see how big the storefront is. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 wide, so let me try one. Oh yay, okay. So I should be able to keep it just the 2 wide there, and then that'll be good. Okay, so let me just fill in this spot here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So where did I start? It's going to get in the way of this pathway. I might have to change the path just a little bit. Because this is going to be in the way. Yeah, so anyways, let me put this up. I just happened to be on YouTube earlier and got to catch Kailey Games. She's doing her DIY island and she's doing a villager hunt right now for the villagers. She's got all different seasons, I guess, on that island, so it's kind of cool. I was able to catch her. I don't usually get to catch her live. I don't know if it's the timing or whatever, but so when I can, it's awesome because I love her. She's great. She has the best designs and she's also just a sweetheart. So anyways, if you don't watch her, you should. She's fantastic. And she does some really cool islands and challenges and stuff like that, and kind of she gives me a lot of ideas. She would give anybody else ideas too, and it's a lot of fun. So anyways, just a suggestion if you don't watch someone, it's her name is Kailey, Kailey Games. I've put her in my videos before, the name of her island, so the name of her YouTube, so it should have been in there before, but I can try to post her below. Perfect. Okay, so that is that. It still has my path there, so that's good. And then I got to get up on here. I do think I need to bump this out a little bit though in order to place my storefronts, because I want to do a few across the back, just to make it seem taller and bigger, you know. I wish you could make the villager houses here bigger like you can on HHP. On HHP you can expand the villager houses to the same size as your resident rep houses and stuff. So I wish you could do that here, but it's not possible. So let me see. I don't really know what I'm going to need back here as far as walking or getting around and moving. Let me try this first. I need to see if I can get one here, and then I want one on this side, and then I want two back here. But getting them pushed forward is going to be the question. So there's my pups. Alright, so let me put a storefront here. Perfect. And I need to get down, and I'm going to have to walk around because, yeah, I've closed myself in on this side. Get up here. I think I left myself one little notch. Yep. So I can push that forward. Perfect. And then same goes for this. I need to put a storefront here. Perfect spot. And then I'm going to push that forward. And then I want to put one more here. Nope. That is not what I was looking for. Actually, may even need more of these. I ordered some more, but this did not go where I wanted it to go, first of all. Okay, and then we'll push that forward. Perfect. And then here, I need one more, and then I'm going to have to cap the sides, which could be a little bit of an issue. Maybe not. We'll see, but in order to make them look kind of the way I want, I don't really like leaving the raw side there, but it's possible I could use some simple panels to kind of camouflage that as well. So let me see how this is making this look so far. I mean, it definitely looks big, but it really looks ranchy. Okay. You can't even see the ones on top. That's interesting. So I'm wondering if I even really need these guys, because they're not really doing much for this build. I'm trying to think. I could go higher. Because this is supposed to be like, you know, Santa's workshop sort of toy store. Let me see if I move this back, hop down. I want to see about putting some panels in here to cover up the storefront, but I don't know if I can shimmy them in here. Let me see. Yeah, it won't let me. Let me push it back one. Okay, and then let me try and see if these simple panels can go in here. You know what? I really feel like that's not. You know what? I am going to go do some more simple panels. Do I even have a spot for it? Let me see what I have for designs. Door panels. I have these that I had for windows, which are super cute. Maybe I'll do the windows up there and a winter window there. That one might be cute. So I'll do that. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm back. I look different. I decided I needed to change my clothes. I hadn't done that yet. Let me get back up here. I did do the window customizations on these simple panels. I want to see what they look like. I'm thinking if I do this one here, and then this one here. Those are very pretty. Let me see how that looks as far as down here goes. See, I still feel like you can see the bottom of it. So I'm gonna have to maybe put something there, which maybe I will do. They have those little, what are they called? They're planters, I think. Planter box. Oh, these guys. See, the plant partition. Let me try that and see if I can get that to work, right? Because I'm going to have to take this down, and then I'm going to have to put terraform a little notch here for me to step up there. So let me try that. Start construction. Let's do this little dude. Alright. And then I'm going to come down here and let me just put one little notch here. And let's get up top. I'm going to put the plant partition if it will fit. And that will help kind of cover that up, I think. Let me see, where did it go though? Probably where my plant partition, there we go. I've seen that before where it was kind of like someone used it and it helped cover the bottom pretty good. So now let me see if I can put my storefront back and just see how that looks. I feel like it still doesn't really cover it, but let's see, storefront. But it does add a little bit, so you really can't see like that other tree sticking out. So yeah, I think that's cute. I still don't know what to do above the house. Maybe I'm just leaving it. I don't know, because it does stick up pretty high. And yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting. But I don't want this to be a farmhouse. I want this to be more of a, like Santa's big workshop kind of thing. Oh, I need to go through that, don't I? Those simple panels. They're one half a spot or whatever. Girlfriend, grab it. Here we go. Alright, get up here. partition in here, which I'm not sure where it ended up because it's just kind of going wherever. There it is. Wherever I have room kind of thing. Okay. And then we'll knock this one out, put my storefront back. And then I did grab a couple extra storefronts to put on the sides just to make it look, you know, normal. Like it's got an end. I just don't know what to do about this side because I've got my walkway there and I don't really want to cover it. I'm wondering if I could put a couple panels on this side, or maybe just not worry about it because you're not really going to see it. I could put another storefront on this side to mask this part. Such. And then I'll probably plant a tree in there in this little area. And then in the front of these, they're going to be covered with my other panels. So I have some toys that we're going to be selling out here. And so I've got a couple toy store symbol panels, and then we'll put a stall up here. Which stall do I have? Let's see. Got the frosty one. You still see those toys in there. We're going to put some toys on this, and then we're going to put a little another counter. Maybe I'll put the other counter on this side, and I wonder if I have one of those curtains, because I could put a little curtain partition up there, and that would work as far as covering the other side. Let me see what I got in here. My magic bag of tricks. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out this front, how I want it. So I went ahead and fixed the brick even more, the path, and then I put this little counter here. I kind of don't mind the little window showing back there. I think it's cute. And but I did want to hide like the hay bale, you know. So over here I will plant in a tree, probably a pine tree or cedar tree. And then I want to start putting out, displaying some toys. So I have a bunch of stuff. Just that I'll just stick a bunch out here, and then, you know, people can, I don't want two red next to each other. Let's do this little Barbie doll here. And then in here we can do dollhouse. We can do, let's do a ball. Field all the chillins. Let's see, what else did I have here? I'm probably just gonna put the little mini circuit like on the ground somewhere. Maybe I'll put a little display area here, and put a little bit of this pathing down. I think it goes this way next. No, this way next. And then this way next. Oh, it's so hard to remember. Okay, so I put a little bit of this wood pathing down, and I think I'm gonna put this little mini circuit on it. You know, like a little platform like they're trying to show. Let's turn that on. Cute! People can watch that. And I was thinking of trying something else up here to give some height behind this building. That one goes. Alright, I'm not sure I'm loving that. Let's see. And then I was going to put, oh, I forgot about that. Okay, change of plans maybe. Let's see if another frozen pillar over here. Push that out. And then I got this big gear apparatus. See how this is. Whoops, that is not what we were aiming for. And then I've got this big gear tower thing. Let me try over here maybe. No, where is it? Golden gear tower. That's pretty huge. And I can't get out now. Let me see if I can get out this way and then put my frozen pillar. And then can I pull it my way? Of course I can't. Oh, come on. I wish you could see behind things. That would be super nice. Let me pull out my shovel. That would maybe enable me to see this a little bit better. Okay, oh, the tree is too close. Oh man. Okay, the challenge is real. The struggle. The struggle. Do I have any fruit? No, of course I do not have any fruit whatsoever. Let me get some out here. Or something to eat. Yep. Good old-fashioned ice cream cone sounds great. Alright. Hold that. Gotta eat that. Alright, let me move this really quick. Because once the tower's in, I can put this tree back. I just can't do it while it's there. Because it won't let me build a cliff. So, let me do this. Okay, and then we're going to climb up. Perfect. And then we're going to pull this little, whoops, pull this little tower over just one. Alright. And then I want to put something on top of it, and I think I want to put like, let me see, grab some little things. Okay, so I got this little ornament table lamp to put up here. And then I'm going to go on the other side. I want to see if I can put one more of these little gear things in the back, if it'll work. So let me put the other little light up here. Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get it to fit here. Let's see. It may not fit with that tower there. Not the tower. Meter and pipes. Apparatus, I think. Hey now. Okay. Very good. I would like to, you know what? Oh gosh, girl, stay over here. I'm gonna take down this for a minute, and I want to push this in the center. Yeah. All right, yeah, baby. And then we'll put these back. Where is it? Now it's the struggle, baby. I can't. How did I push it back before? Oh, I pushed it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Girls, stop jumping down. I swear, this is going to be the end of me, this build. Alright, this needs another little doodad. That way I can climb up, and then get that thing pulled over, put the thing on top, and then I'm going to step down and see what it looks like. But in all honesty, if it looks like crap, I'm probably just leaving it. Because I am just done with this part at this point. So let me fix this that I just destroyed, because, you know, I fixed that guy. Okay, and then round. No! Oh, this one. There we go. Okay. Oh my. Let's grab that. just to see if it fills that area in and makes it look good. Alright, tree. And no, why? Oh, do I have a cliff back there? Shoot, let me go up one and put it here maybe. Yeah, I do have a cliff right there. I forgot. Okay. Okay, that's better because that, okay, seriously, dude. I got my cat going crazy. You can't even barely see what I put up there. But you know what? It's okay. You can, like, when you walk up and look around and stuff. So I think we're okay with it. I'm just gonna leave it at this point. I just want it to look like a magical Santa type place. So, you know, Opie, these people don't want to hear you wailing. What's going on, dude? Oh, my cat is a little bit of a loudmouth sometimes. All right. Now we're gonna finish filling in. So we've got all this. I need some displays to put things on though, and that is where this. I don't think I have a bunch of stuff. I might put these golden meter pipes. You know what? That might be a nice thing to stick on this side. Let me put it here and see what happens. Because it's very thin. You can push it. You can push it in. And it will kind of look like, you know, a building apparatus sort of situation. And then maybe I'll put the other golden tower that I have back here. Do I have room to get one more notch out of this? Let me see. Can't modify the cliff because there's something on it. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna let me do that. So let me put this golden gear tower here, see how that goes, and hit it a couple of times. Alright. Actually, that's not too bad. I think that looks pretty good, and it adds a little bit on this side over here. And I don't need to put the tree back, because that can add the height there. I know, buddy. Oh my goodness, you just want to talk this whole time. He's a little orange tabby cat. My little Opie. He hangs out here a lot. But he doesn't talk a lot until I don't want him to talk. So there's that. Oh, you know how they are. I think I'm going to have to put one more stall in, but I haven't customized this. Let me do that. Okay, I'm not sure if Opie will stop whining over here, but he's just going to town, so there's that. So bear with us. Alright, I'm going to put my little cash register in here because I want to show you can come in and pay here. And then let me put another little toy in this area. I don't know if I want to do the dolly or if I want to do, what is this, the tin robot. Got a whole toy box I could put in there. Let's see. Actually, no. I think the toy box could go on the ground and probably look a little better than like the tin robot just being down there. So let me put him, and then we'll put a little toy box down here. That might look a little better. Push that in. So there's just lots of things to shop for. Here I'm going to put a froggy chair, I think. Right here. Put a little froggy chair here. And then maybe I'll put a little froggy chair out in front like here, like they're for sale. I should put stuff on the froggy chair. That would be really cute. Okay. And then I think I still need, I want to put the puppy plushie just running around on the ground down here. So I think I'm going to put him there. Perfect. And then maybe I'll put this little dolly somewhere. Let's see, I've got a dolly, more golden meter pipes. probably besides the bar being this. I think I'm going to put these pipes over here. And then I wanted to, like, behind here, just kind of put Santa's sleigh, like, right back here. Kind of like, you know, he's there, parked there, and we're going to fill him up later, but not part of the build sort of thing. Like, it's a secret little Santa sleigh getting ready to pack up. Turn. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. Maybe if I do that. There we go. Alright, and then push it back. Just so you can kind of get a glimpse if you're walking by. Like, Santa's parked there and he wants that sleigh to be done. So, anyways, okay. I think this is going to be it for this build. Now what I need to do is fill in the front here, and I got to put in my sign and things like that. So let me grab a few more things. Okay, I've got some trees. I think I'm going to plant a few out here. So I've got a little medium young here. I think I'm going to let him grow up. This one, I wanted to put the, boy, I have got some landscapers outside. So it is a little loud. I think they might be calming down out there. We'll see. But it's a little loud at my house. I decided I wanted to put a full-grown cedar tree here to start out. Since I know that one I want to be there, and then I'm going to do a smaller one here so it doesn't block the, you know, cute stuff here. So let me put a little orange tree in there just to make sure that doesn't grow. Okay, well, it sounds like my landscapers have gone, so we're gonna try to continue this. Anyways, we put a tree here, put a tree here. I'm gonna put another tree. I just dug a couple holes where I think I would like some trees. I don't want a big one here, so I think I'm gonna do just a medium. Let's see. Yeah, medium young. Those are the tiny ones, right? I don't know if I want a medium or a medium. What do I want? Let's try this one. Oh yeah, that still works. You can still see it. Alright, and then I have a shop sign, and I wanted to put it here maybe, because I thought that would be like the entryway in, you know? I don't know if it should go there. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put the toy shop sign here, like in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that better there. So, and then this tree we have stunted, so it'll stay small like that, so that won't be too bad for the blocking anything over here. And then back here, I want to go and put another tree in here, and I think I want the hardwood back in here. I can't wait. Why? Hold on. What is it saying? Oh, without a shovel in my hand. Okay, I can do that. I thought it was being a really bad little baby. There we go. Alright, so I think that's good. It just needed a little extra something, you know. Back over here, I was thinking I just need a little filler, you know, something to put a little something in here. And I was thinking maybe putting the, where is it? Oh, I could put an illuminated tree in there. That would probably be pretty. Just walking around. Or I could do the giant vine and keep it natural. So I have a giant vine in here too. Where is it? There. Let me try that first. Oh yes, I think I like that. Like I said, you're not going to really see it from up here until you know, kind of walk around. So that's okay. Back here, I want to put a festive tree, I think, or a big festive tree that will fit, but I have a feeling it may not. What do I have in here? Okay. It's iffy. I think we're a little too small. Let me see. Big festive tree. Yeah, it won't fit. Let me see if I go back one and go right here, maybe? No. Alright, let me see if I have a regular festive tree or if something else will fit in here. Definitely the ornament tree would fit. I don't have a regular festive tree. Alright, maybe I'll put just the little ornament tree in. Put that there, I guess. And then I need to put a few more things around here that aren't too huge. But I was thinking I'll probably put a little festive tree, big festive tree here. Let's do that. And then I'm going to push him to the side. No, I'm not. Apparently, I am leading him right where it is. How about if I push it this way? Perfect. Alright. And then on this side, I feel like I need something too, but I don't want it to be too humongous. We could put this little ornament garland here, which is cute. And then over here, actually, do I want to put that? I think I want it there, for sure not. That means I can't walk in front of this thing either, so, which is fine, but oh, it's hard because everything's kind of ginormous sized, you know. Let me see if I can put another big festive tree here and see if it will look too crazy. Bruh. Okay, so those are kind of lined up to kind of flank the toy shop, but then that means I can't get in there. And I would like to put some bushes and flowers, so I'll have to pull those out when I do that. Let me put one of the ornament trees here because this is probably a good spot for that. Right here. That's perfect. And then back over here, I wanted to put the RC like plane helicopter thing in here, a little toy. Where is it? I'm going to put that little inflatable bird ring in there too. Is this it? Oh my gosh, the last thing I looked at, of course. And then I was going to turn it on so it can go up and down, off and on, you know. Cute, cute. It's a good little toy, I feel like. Yeah, I like that it lifts up. It's neat. Okay, and then in here I think I'm going to put an illuminated reindeer. Not illuminated tree, illuminated reindeer. Oh, these frontwards. Does he only go up once, that RC, and then that's it? This is not, none of this is going to go where I want it to go. Okay, and then I'm going to go back over here. And let's see if we can put another reindeer like right here. I think I got two. Not sure though. Yeah, there's another one. Let's see how this one goes. Of course it doesn't want to go there. Okay, let's try here. He is the wrong direction. I'm gonna go this way. And then I'm gonna be trapped. Shoot. I may end up needing rescue services by the end of this. Well, that is going like, okay, like that. And then let me see if I can get through there and push it in. good. All right, what else do I have? Okay, so I have a little gift pile. That maybe can go behind this tree right in the center here, as long as it's something I can walk around. That went lengthwise, which I didn't want it to do. Let's see if I can coax it to where I want it to go. Okay, and then push it up. No, that's as far as it'll go. Oh, because I have the plant there. Can we walk through? Yes, we can. Okay, that's good. That's a good little filler there. And then I have an illuminated tree, giant ornament. I've got a few other little things. Not necessarily going to use all of this, but I might fill in some space that is back behind here. Like I was thinking the illuminated tree could go like right here maybe, if it will fit. Of course it does not want to fit. Let's try again. Alright, and then let me push that in. Perfect. I like that. Okay, and then, so that side's pretty well done. This side's done. Now I just need to plant some plants and stuff. So I'm going to put some holly bushes around. I just have the starts, so we're going to have to see how they look once they grow in. I'm thinking right here might be a good spot for one. And here, maybe if it'll, actually I think the tree will not anyway want to do that. What if I stand here? Will it throw one in there? Nope, it's just throwing one where I'm standing. Okay, let me pull this up, and then I'm going to plant one in here, and right here maybe. And then I think I'd like to put just a little bit of fencing in here too. I had grabbed this brick fencing. I'm not sure. It's gonna probably, look how cute that looks though. I never used the brick. Okay, that's just gonna block everything. There is just no point to the brick fence. You can't even see through it. Alright, well I'm not gonna put the brick fencing in here then. Let me grab a couple of flowers really quick, fill this in, I'll put my tree back. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my plants here. Let's just see what I can get in here, because that's definitely, I think I'm just going to be able to get those two in. The rest of this just is probably going to be finicky. Let me try putting a white hyacinth in front of my reindeer, and then let me put the tree back because he's going to be the most finicky thing, because he needs a certain amount of space. So there's that. That worked very good. See if I can put any plants or plantings back behind these guys. Okay, that works. Okay, I can put a red one over here. Okay. And then over here on this side by the tree, I'd like to put, maybe, I'd like to put a plant or two in this general region. Let me see about a lily. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it to go. Not really worried about behind the tree too much because you can't really see that. But this tree needs maybe a flower here. So we'll put a little red rose. I'm going to put a holly bush here. And then I'm going to put another gold one behind this. And then we're going to put a little white flower over here, just peeking in. Just peeking. So that'll be good for that area. And then I'm thinking this bush here needs something in front of it. Let's do a red rose. And then back here, I think we're golden. These aren't supposed to be together. I think that was an extra that plopped in there. I'd like to put some holly in here. And I think if I can, let's see, do I have a holly bush back here yet? No. But I do have one up front. Let me put this little flower back here. Let's put this one, just for some color. And And then I'll put the white in this direction. And then I'm just going to put a holly in the corner over here. Since we're back here, you know. And these will grow in, obviously. I need to get back here, so I'm going to have to use my ladder. I want to put one more flower in here. And that'll be this red guy. And then I'm going to put another holly bush back here if it will work. Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. So that will take care of that. Let me see what else we have here before I abandon the ship. I don't think I can get back in over here. Let me see, can I? Yes, I can. Alright, I probably need another flower or two here. I don't think I can plant in front of that tree. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll plant a holly bush here. And then I'm going to plant a couple of flowers in here. Okay, that doesn't want to go. And I need to plant some more flowers up in here too. And that is another duplicate that grew. Must have been snowing or something. So I can move that the other direction. But let me grab just a few more flowers. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Actually, I think I need, where do I need to go? I need to cross this little bridge over here. Because all my stuff's out here on the beach. I got blue and whites on this side. And then if you go down here, I've got my red and gold ones. So I grab a few more of these gold guys. And then some red. I don't think I have any more lilies though, which is a bummer. I mean, it'll work for now, but I'm going to have to go grab some more of those. Let me check down just a little bit. Sometimes I have stuff and I don't remember where I put it. Whoops, not here. Here. Any more? I've got blue, rose. Oh, someone lost a bag. And yeah, no more flowers, so it'll be roses and gold roses for now over there, and maybe some white hyacinths. So I'll grab a couple of those on my way by. And then we'll be golden. Literally. I notice a lot of flowers duplicating, like the hyacinths, just making extra red flowers and stuff everywhere. But they are my island flowers, so that does make sense. Okay, so in here I'm going to put a gold one here because, actually, maybe I'll do white. Of course, then that's going to produce pink next to it. So let me put the gold back here so it's kind of further away. Perfect. Alright, and then maybe I'll put one more holly in here just to break this up a little bit. Make it look a little more intentional. I'm going to put another, let's do a red rose, and that's it for now. And then let me squish in here. Like I said, I don't think I can plant over there. Let me see, can it? Yeah, no, it's just going to go here. So I think I want to do the gold one in front of that. Perfect. And then I want to do the red, darker red this way. Perfect. And then here I'm going to put the white. I don't think I can put another one in. I think we're full over here. Can I put a gold? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Alright, so that makes that strip look a little less boring and adds a little flavor. Okay, you guys, I think we're getting there. I do want to climb back there and maybe put one or two more flowers. What do I have in my pocket? Red hyacinth. Let me grab one of these white numbers. And then we'll head over this direction. I just want to put a couple, like, back behind here where you can see that area, you know? So let me climb down here, plop these to see anything up this way, so I really just want to have it in this little corner. So I will plant the red and the white here. Perfect. And that way they'll just kind of peek out. And if it makes a pink one, I don't even think you'll notice that. So I probably could plant some weeds in there, but I don't have any. Ooh, you know what? I'll plant a holly bush. Let me plant a holly bush here. I just don't want like the rogue flowers. Oh, I only have one. Do I want it here or here? Because I think I can do this one. Then I won't be able to get down. I'm going to do it here. I really think I need like a gold flower in that corner. And then I think this will be good. So let me go get that really fast. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and plant this little gold one here. And then I think we're going to call this build a day. So let me fast forward and get my helmet off and all that. And we'll do a little tour of how it all turned out. So I'll be right back. Alright, my beautiful friends. Well, let's do a little tour of the area. So coming out of the Christmas tree farm, you can come in this way to the toy shop. We've got our little entryway here. Oh, I have to sneak through there. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, we can't be sneaking. Let me see. There we go. All right. Sorry, sometimes you gotta walk it to see. Anyways, we got our little toy shop. Here's your cash register, and we have it decorated. There's a nice big building here that we built with some cute windows and stuff up there. And then if you go in the back side this way, you just kind of can see a little sneak peek. Santa's sled is parked back there to collect some toys. So yeah, he's getting ready, kids. He's getting ready. And anyways, we've got our little helicopter here. He's hanging out. We've got some decor. We've got our little toy shop sign. So yeah, it took a lot longer than I thought it would, but in the end, I do like how it turned out. I think it looks really cute. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, if you wouldn't mind giving me a like and subscribe, I'd love to have you as part of the family here. And I will be doing a build about a day and a half, or the day after next, so you'll have another one coming up in a couple days. So I usually release videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesdays is my Forever Island. So those should be coming soon. So thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you being here. You guys have a wonderful day. All right, take care. Bye.